spotlight on Amazon. So much to talk about here. Autonomous technology. The stock's trading at 183. How about if it goes to 265? Well, that's the price target over at Citizens JMP. So let's take a look here because Nick Jonas is joining us, equity research analyst there, who does have an Amazon note out, does have an outperform. What can drive this stock higher to some of those levels?
For Amazon, I think near term, it's really the focus is on operating income margin, and it's a complicated business. So, a few weeks ago, we did a note on their Kuiper business. So as they start to launch satellites into space, that may actually weigh on near term operating income margins as investors try to wrap their arms around that big endeavor as Amazon kind of quite literally reaches for the stars. Another factor people are focused on is consumers are trading down. They're very cost conscious. That can result in them focusing on lower margin goods. That can impact operating income margin for Amazon. Long term, I think most folks know the opportunity is significant. In our recent report, we focused on their ability to maybe deploy autonomous vehicles, given Tesla's event that's coming up, Waymo's rollout. We thought it was timely to start thinking about what Amazon could do here. And I'd point out they have a 15-16% investment in Rivian electric vehicles, which tend to be retrofitted for autonomous technology. And they own Zoox, which is a autonomous driving technology company. So we think longer term, maybe medium to longer term, Amazon's definitely going to start rolling out electric vehicles. And it would make sense that at least in the middle mile, which is kind of the Amazon trucks you see on the highway, they might start to deploy autonomous driving technology, which could provide significant savings.
I know you're not here to talk about Tesla, but they're supposed to be talking about full self-driving next week. Same concept. I know Waymo's already doing it. Is that possible? You think it's likely that we're going to hear more about that successfully happening?
Yeah, I mean, for Tesla, I think that's kind of the leading indicator because they're very vocal about electric semi trucks. I think they are likely to be the leader in probably deploying technology in autonomous combination trucks and semi trucks you'd see on the kind of on the highway as opposed to the last mile delivery. So I think everyone, including me, who's interested in autonomous technology, will be focused on that event because Elon and his team at Tesla are very focused on this technology, and many folks view them as the leader.
Yeah, one issue is the full-time return to the office mandate. People are sort of clapping back against Andy Jassy, sort of saying, they're not really ready for it. Some of your thoughts there. Are people considering quitting? Is that bad?
Yeah, look, that's a potential outcome. I don't know that it's bad, particularly if folks are focused on operating income margin. If people were to leave and Amazon were not to replace them, that would potentially provide some upside to operating income. I think this is pressure you're seeing across all businesses and all industries is everyone kind of scattered. Things are getting tighter. People are looking to be more efficient and really get kind of a team spirit back in the office. So it could be problematic because a lot of these folks moved away during the pandemic when home prices were a lot cheaper. Things are a lot more expensive now. Rates are relatively higher. It may create some affordability challenges for those employees who, may need to relocate to get closer to the office and make it more practical for them to return. So, net probably a good thing for the company and the company's culture. Long term, near term could create a little bit of turmoil and disruption in the employee base.
Yeah. Look, we talked about the holiday hiring. I saw a print that said about 250,000 people could be hired for Amazon. So that certainly seems like a surge, or they're expecting some sort of surge. You have the Amazon Prime Day coming up, days next week, 8 and 9. Those always seem to be records after records. What about the headwinds? There's got to be headwinds, whether it's competition or a conservative consumer.
There's certainly some more competition, but there's I would say there's crosswinds happening right now. So you have competition, Walmart's always a competitor, Target, but then you also have Temu and Shein, who are also going kind of for these value customers. But what Amazon can offer that really no one else can is same day, 1 day, 2 day delivery with certainty. So as the holiday season comes and their early sales days that are going to start next week, that is a great event to essentially pull forward demand for the holiday season. It helps them elongate the holiday season, get people thinking about purchasing sooner. They can leverage the logistics better. So there's certainly competition. But what we've seen in the industry is wallet consolidation. Consumers are being more practical, but they're going for certainty and kind of consumer experience where they can also get value. And Amazon may be the best company out there to be able to serve that for customers. So while there's certainly competition, it's going to be very hard to compete with the same day, 1 day, 2 day delivery and the prices Amazon's able to offer when some of these other platforms like Temu may take a week or two to get what you're looking for, and particularly with some consternation around the ports, although that's gotten pushed out till January. Amazon, if you need it, you're probably going there.
Yeah. Look, and it's worth noting too, a lot of folks always still follow what Jeff Bezos is doing. He moved to the third spot as far as how rich they are. Mark Zuckerberg took over the second spot. And of course, the number one is Elon Musk. So there you have it. So we did have a switch over the last 24 hours in the billionaires lineup. Thank you so much, Nick Jones at Citizens JMP. Good luck there at Amazon.